get frustrated when pretty girls don't use their faces effectively on stage. Mai's versatility feels limited. When she isn't center, her expressions are very subtle. Sometimes that works, like in Time Bomb, but in Izna, they became repetitive, especially the constant winking, which made her seem unsure of how to express herself. In Sign and Mamma Mia, her facials felt off as well. For someone labeled an impact princess, she often doesn't feel impactful. She shined in Mamma Mia because she learned how to use her face more effectively. Jungin's expressions were often minimal, usually just a soft smile or a blank look. She suits brighter concepts better, like in Time Bomb, where she stood out more than in the subdued Izna. Still, she's improving. She's learning when to hold back and when to show more, even if she occasionally goes blank. She relies on winks a bit too much, which makes her expressions feel repetitive. Across fan cams, the same pattern, looking forward, glancing down, squinting, then smiling, can start to feel predictable. At times, she comes off as disengaged, and the tough look she tries can feel forced. Compared to someone like Coco, whose expressions feel more natural, hers don't always come across as fluid yet. She can convey emotion well, but often overdoes it. CB is an always-on performer, yet constant intensity doesn't always equal quality. Her eye-focused stage presence, especially the frequent winking and one-eye expressions, can feel more like overcompensation than control, leaving little room for moments to breathe. In Sign, for example, she jumps quickly from bubbly to intense, which can feel forced rather than natural. While her camera awareness and consistency are strong, her expressions, especially in darker concepts, can come across as strained and somewhat predictable over time. I've noticed some regression in Jimin since Mamma Mia, possibly influenced by Sabi, especially with the increased winking. She rarely winked before, but now it shows up multiple times. Her facials are still solid and her camera play, especially her side glances, is excellent. Jimin has always been adaptable since Are You Next, never fading into the background. That said, she's been doing less with her face lately, which surprised me. Even so, her expressions aren't lacking. She could do more, but she remains the most versatile member and stands out without overshadowing others. Coco is the most natural performer in Izna. Her facials feel effortless rather than forced, especially during her own parts. Outside of her lines, she mostly sticks to a soft smile and subtle eye work, which isn't bad but can feel minimal. Something I noticed in both the race car and Sign face cams. In Sign, she doesn't fully convey the song's sense of longing, though that's just one emotional lane. Overall, she embodies each concept well. Her energy is strong, and her stage presence lives in her eyes. Even when her face is neutral, they still communicate. She adapts to concept changes without losing her personal flair.